I always dream about a gear since my starting day, bird photography that's handy, lightweight, well balanced and still gives the best sharpness, as I love to shoot birds, exploring them by myself. This dream turned into reality when I paired the Sony A1 with the Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master lens. In this review, I am excited to share how this combo transforms my bird photography. It's not just about the incredible clarity and lightning-fast autofocus that capture every intricate details of a bird's flight, even at low light situation, but also about the freedom it offers. Being lightweight and perfectly balanced, this setup let me roam and explore nature without feeling weighed down by gear. At first, I was skeptical about using the Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master for bird photography, as 300mm isn't usually considered enough reach for birding. But after testing it extensively with Sony A1's 50MP sensor, my experience completely changed. With the Sony A1's high-resolution 50MP sensor, I was able to crop significantly while still retaining stunning details. Even when the bird wasn't filling the frame, I could exact razor-sharp images with impressive clarity. To get even closer, I used the lens with 1.4x teleconverter with no noticeable loss in sharpness, and autofocus remained incredibly fast. So basically मैं at 300mm कोई भी bird species का beautiful habitat shot capture कर सकता हूँ, and at the same time उस फोटो को crop करके as a close-up portraits भी use कर सकता हूँ. When I first got my hands on the Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master, the first thing that struck me was how lightweight yet solid it felt. The lens is only 1470 gram, which is almost 1.4 kilo lesser than the Sony 400mm f2.8 G Master lens. As a bird photographer, I spend long hours in the field, often trekking through rough terrain, so build quality is a major factor for me. One thing that truly impressed me is how well balanced this lens is, especially when paired with the Sony A1. Unlike front-heavy lenses that cause strain over time, the weight distribution of Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master is just perfect and allowing me to shoot handheld for long hours without any fatigue. Shooting in the wild means facing unpredictable weather, rain, dust, humidity and extreme temperatures. I have tested this lens in challenging conditions including heavy rain, and it performed flawlessly. The lens is fully weather sealed, so आप without any problem किसी भी rough weather condition में इस lens को use कर सकते हैं. The manual focus ring is smooth and very responsive, and the customizable focus hole button make it easy to lock focus instantly. Like Sony के other G Master Telephoto Prime, यहाँ पे आपको एक customizable control ring भी देखने को मिल जाता है. लेंस में आपको 5 कस्टम स्विच देखने को मिल जाता है. यहाँ पे जो फर्स्ट वन है वो है ऑटो फोकस एंड मैनुअल फोकस स्विच. यहाँ पे जो सेकेंड वन है वो है फुल टाइम डायरेक्ट मैनुअल फोकस ऑन ऑफ स्विच. द थर्ड वन इज़ फॉर फोकस लिमिटर। यहाँ पे आप फुल एंड 6 मीटर टू इन्फिनिटी के बीच में स्विच कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पे जो फोर्थ स्विच है वो है OSS यानी कि ऑप्टिकल स्टेडी शॉट यानी कि इमेज स्टेबलाइजेशन ऑन ऑफ ऑप्शन। एंड यहाँ पे जो फिफ्थ स्विच है वो है OSS का 3 मोड्स, जो कि मैं इमेज स्टेबलाइजेशन पोर्शन में बहुत ही डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करूंगा। लेंस के फॉर्ड में आपको कोई भी फिल्टर थ्रेड देखने को नहीं मिलता है, पर डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे माउंट के करीब आपको एक रिमूवेबल 40.5 mm ड्रॉप इन फिल्टर देखने को मिल जाता है। The tripod ring is smooth but it is not click stoppable and it is not removable. The foot is removable but it is very small and ज़्यादा देर तक इसको पकड़ने में बिल्कुल भी कंफर्टेबल या कॉन्फिडेंस फील नहीं होता है। बट इसको आप बहुत ही इजीली कोई थर्ड पार्टी आर्कास्विस फुट से रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं, या फिर आप यहाँ पे कोई आर्कास्विस प्लेट को माउंट करके फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी पा सकते हैं। Sunbirds are tiny, hyperactive birds that moves unpredictably, making them a real challenge for autofocus. Thanks to 2XD extreme dynamic linear motors and advanced control algorithm of Sony 300mm f2.8 G master lens, the lens locked onto the sunbirds instantly. Even as they darted between flowers and branches, even IF stayed locked with precision, keeping every shot tack sharp. The autofocus speed made it easy to capture critical moments, sometimes that can be difficult with smaller and restless birds. इसके बाद मैंने इस लेंस से स्पॉटेड आउटलेट के कुछ एक्शन मूवमेंट कैप्चर करने का ट्राई किया इन वेरी लो लाइट सिचुएशन एंड द रिजल्ट्स आर वेरी इंप्रेसिव. Despite the dim lighting and falling rain, the lens focused instantly on owl's eyes without any hesitation. The F tracking speed and precision remained rock solid, delivering sharp, well-exposed images even in very poor lighting conditions. मैंने और भी कुछ different bird species के ऊपर इस combo का autofocus performance टेस्ट किया and the results are very impressive. If you are looking for elite autofocus performance in low light telephoto prime, the Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master OSS is a game changer for wildlife and bird photographers. The Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master OSS comes with optical steady shot stabilization, which works together with Sony A1's in-body image stabilization. This combination provides exceptional stability, making it perfect for my handheld first action wildlife and bird photography style. लेंस में आपको OSS का 3 मोड्स देखने को मिल जाएगा। यहाँ पे जो मोड 1 है वो जनरल पर्पस ऑफ फोटोग्राफी के लिए, द मोड 2 इज़ फॉर पैनिंग ऑपरेशन एंड यहाँ पे जो मोड 3 है वो अनप्रेडिक्टेबल इरोटिक एक्शन मूवमेंट के लिए आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं। I'm really impressed by the image stabilization performance of Sony 300mm f2.8 G Master lens. The handheld video footage remains steady thanks to the OSS and Sony A1's active mode stabilization. The lens is perfect for capturing slow motion wildlife behavior without the need of any tripod or gimbal. The Sony 300mm f2.8 GM OSS is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to image quality. Right from the first shot, you can tell this lens is built for uncompromising sharpness and clarity. Sony has used an innovative optical design here, incorporating 3 super ED glass element and 1 ED glass element. What does that mean in real world use? Virtually no chromatic aberration, both axial and lateral, so even high contrasty subjects looks incredibly clean. The sharpness is phenomenal across entire frame with no noticeable drop in details at the edges. That's a huge plus point for wildlife photographers like me who often need to crop in post without worrying about image degradation. An 11-blade circular aperture mechanism contributes to smooth, natural-looking ball bokeh, minimizing distracting artifacts. To further enhance bokeh quality, each of the lenses is individually calibrated during manufacturing. Another impressive aspect of this lens is its exceptional flare and ghosting control. Sony's Nano Air Coating 2 plays a crucial role here, significantly reducing reflections inside the lens barrel. This ensures that even when shooting in challenging lighting conditions like direct sunlight or backlight scenes, images remain crisp, clear, and free from distracting flares or ghosting. These levels of optical refinement enhance contrast and color accuracy, making it an excellent choice for wildlife and sports photography, while clarity is paramount. With an f2.8 aperture, the low light performance is fantastic. Whether it's early morning safaris or late evening shots, the lens keeps autofocus snappy and delivers bright, noise-free images. I also tested it with Sony's 1.4x and 2x teleconverters and I was impressed. At the 420mm f4, sharpness is barely affected, and even at 600mm f5.6 it remains highly usable with only a minor contrast drop. Sony has absolutely nailed it with the 300mm f2.8 GM OSS. The sharpness is stunning, the bokeh is top tier, and the optical corrections make every shot look crisp and clean. Whether you are a wildlife, bird, and sports photographer, this lens gives you the perfect balance of reach, speed, and image quality, all in a surprisingly lightweight package. तो वीडियो कैसा लगा उसका फीडबैक्स नीचे कमेंट पे ज़रूर देना। अगर आपका कोई भी सवाल है आप नीचे कमेंट में कर सकते हैं, मैं उसका रिप्लाई ज़रूर दूंगा। आप मुझे इंस्टाग्राम में भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं, मेरा इंस्टाग्राम लिंक आपको नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। तो इसमें बस इतना ही, मिलता है किसी और वीडियो में।